Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you all for coming for this most wonderful morning today. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for blessing us with your divine association on this auspicious day of initiation ceremony. Today, we are very fortunate His Holiness Rompad Swami Maharaj is here with us. It's such a great blessing to have Maharaj here. Let us warmly welcome Maharaj by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Initiation means formally connecting to Guru Parampara and surrendering and sincerely serving Guru and Krishna for the rest of your life. Today, our dear congregation members, Vipin Prabhu and Prachi Mataji will be taking Harinam initiation, and Pushti Karuna Mataji will be taking Brahman initiation from His Holiness Rompad Swami Maharaj. Quickly, we'll go through today's program sequence. First, our Pujari, His Grace Namaruchi Prabhu. Prabhu has come all the way from Chicago just for this initiation ceremony. Thank you very much, Prabhu. So Prabhu will begin with initiation preliminaries, starting with Achaman, which is a ritual of purification. Then neck beads will be given to the initiates, followed by garlanding Maharaj, Pujari, and the initiates. Maharaj will then give initiation lecture, explaining the significance of initiation, what it means, the responsibilities of the disciple, and the 10 offenses. Following the lecture, each initiate will take vows, and Maharaj will give chanting beads and spiritual names to the initiates. Then our Pujari will conduct the yagna, during which Maharaj and everyone else will recite Brahma Samhita prayers. After the yagna, Maharaj and all of us will circumambulate the yagna kund and get blessings. That will conclude the initiation ceremony. With that, I would request Maharaj. Hare Krishna Maharaj, over to you.
Two things. That little summary is not needed. Second, we're going to chant Brahma Samhita towards the beginning, not towards the end. But he knows the procedure. We'll just follow him.
Thank you, Maharaj.
And as I'm chanting the mantras, you can repeat after me. And we are looking at the water. We are going to be infusing the water with the power of Om.
Om. Apavitra. Pavitrova. Sarvavastam. Gatopiva. Ya Smerit. Pundari Kaksham. Sabhaya Abhyantara Sochihi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Om Keshavaya. Om Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yasmarit Purikaksham Sabhaya Abhyantara Sochihi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavasam Gatopiva Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabhaya Abhyantara Sochihi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu.
Om Madhavaya Namaha. Now we will change the neck beads.
Neck beads. Sri Brahma Samhita next. Do you have a copy? That's next. Here come the garlands. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sri Brahma Samhita, I'll lead. You chant along with me and allow for the fact that I chant swiftly. So chant the same pace. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Chintamani Prakara Sadma Sukha Pabriksha Lakshavate Surabir Abhiparayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrahma Sevimanam Govindamadi Purusham Amaham Bhajam Vedam Kanvantam Aravinda Dalayataksham Barhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandrakada Sadvanamalya Vankshi Ratnangadam Pranayakiri Kalavilasam Shamam Tribangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalendri Vrittimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sut Ujvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achutim Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Puranam Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabam Adurlabam Atma Bhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatapatsara Sampargamyo Vayoratapi Manasomani Pungamanam Sopyastya Papadasinya Vachincha Tatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Saurachayatam Jagadanda Kotim Yat Shaktirasti Jagadanda Chayayadantaha Andantarasta Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yad Baba Baba Tadiyo Manajasta Taiva Sampapya Rupa Suptaryameva Nigama Patataistavanti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasapati Bhavitabis Tabirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabhihi Goloka Eva Navisatya Kilatma Bhoto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Premanjana Turita Bhakti Virochanena Santaksadeva Hridayesha Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundaramatincha Ganasarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramadi Mutushikalandia Menatishtan Nanavatar Makarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavak Paramak Pamanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Koti Svashesha Vasudadi Vibhoti Bhinnam Tad Brahma Nishkalamanantam Ashesha Bhottam Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Maya hiyasya jagadanda shatani sute trigun. Vidhayamana Vatva Balamba Panasatvam Vishuddha Sattvam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chenmaya Rasa Bhataya Manakso Yat Praninam Panipadam Smaratam Apetya Leela Yatenu Bhuvanani Jagat Yajasram Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Golokanamni Nijadamni Tale Chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhavan Chayavihitasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dristi Stiti Palaya Sadhana Shaktareka Chaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Vibharati Durga Ichchadarupam Apiyasya Tatesta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Hiram Yataditi Vikara Vishesha Yogat Sanjayatena Hitahat Pratalasti Hetaho Yaksam Bhutam Astasam Upaiti Karyad Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Deepanasya Eva Hidasham Tamno Abhyapetya Deepayateva Vrita Hetu Samana Dharma Yastadra Eva Vishntaya Vibhati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yatkara Narna Bhajale Bhajatisma Yoga Ridramananda Jagadanda Saroma Kopaha Adara Shakti Mavalam Yaparam Swamurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasyaika Nishvritita Kalamatavalamya Jivanti Loma Vidaja Jagadandanataha Vishnur Mahaji Yasya Kalabhishesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Basvanya Takshma Sakaleshu Najesha Tejaha Sriyam Kriyad Brakadi Yadtad Vitad Vadatra Brahmaya Isha Jagadanda Vidana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Yat Pada Pallava Yugam Vinidhaya Kumbha Dvandve Pranama Samaye Saganadi Rajaha Binghan Pralamtam Ada Asya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agnir Mahi Guru Ambam Rodashasya Kalastatadma Manasita Jagatrayani Yasmad Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Yangcha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yat Shakshir Aisa Savitasa Kalagrahanam Rajasa Master Suramurti Rashesha Tejaham Yasyakya Yabramiti Samrita Kala Chakro Govindamadi Purusham Bhajami Dharma Brahmadikita Patakada Vayasya Jivaha Yadatra Prakata Prabhava Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasvindra Gopa Matavindra Mahosva Karma Bandhada Rupa Padabhajana Matanoti Karmani Nirdahitakintu Jabhakti Bhajam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayadi Bhiti Vatsalya Moha Gura Gaurava Sevya Bhavai Sanchintya Tasha Shadashim Tanam Aparete Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpa Tarvo Drama Bhumis Chintamani Gana Mai Toyam Amritam Kataganam Natyam Ganamam Api Vangshi Priyasaki Chidanandam Jyoti Paramapi Tadasvadyam Apicha Sayatrakshirabhi Shavati Sarabi Vyasasumahan Niveshad Yakyova Vrajati Natri Yatrapi Samaya Bhaje Shveta Dvipam Tamaham Iha Golokam Ityam Vyantastation Tashati Virala Charakati Paye Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha Govinda. Good, thanks. Just leave it. Very pleased to see that there's some members of our congregation that know these prayers by heart, which means you chant it regularly, and that's how you learn by heart. And one of the considerations with chanting of mantras regularly is meditation on the meaning. Hari Bhakti Vilas states, when chanting mantra, of course there's the mantra itself, but at least as one advances in the meditation on mantra, the meditation on the meaning of the mantra. And the meaning of this particular prayer, Sri Brahma Samhita, according to the language of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Lord Brahma became well acquainted with the ocean of truth. Now, what's the ocean of truth? That's Sri Brahma Samhita. And the range of topics that are presented in Sri Brahma Samhita, just the prayers themselves, it's fascinating. And how did he become well acquainted with the ocean of truth? Chanting of the Gopal mantra. We, in the course of our maturing in Krishna Bhakti, we also receive Gopal mantra. We know from Brihat Bhagavatamrita that was the gift that was given to Gopakumar so that he could experience what he experienced. And what he experienced is quite amazing. He went here and he went there, and it wasn't just he went and sightseeing, but he was experiencing different realms of higher consciousness just from this chanting of mantra. So that's the essence of what's happening. This is both Harinam and Gayatri mantra initiation. Where the individual that will speak specifically about the first initiation candidates here, as our summarizer said, it marks an official submission, like a certificate, like you graduate from university or something and you get your diploma. It's certification that one has been accepted by Krishna and their submission unto Krishna. Lengthy description within our sampradaya and in other sampradayas, the principle of Sharanagati. We all know the concluding verse, or concluding instruction rather, of Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharmam Parityaja Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. And then the consequence of Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Moksha Yashami. So the essence of our life of devotion, or our bhakti life, is this twofold: submission and acceptance. Now, the acceptance is already there. The willingness on behalf of the Supreme Personality of God to accept living entities and their submission to Him. He's very happy for that. He's more than ready. And so the real variable is our submission. And therefore there's ample teachings about what does that submission involve. You know, a fantastic source for those of you that like the writings of our acharyas. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has elaborately written songs and essays and a whole series of songs on Sharanagati, just on that one topic, because it's so important. And the initiation ceremony indicates a formalization of submission unto Krishna and acceptance by Krishna. Now there's an intermediary, or a one who's acting on behalf of the instrument of Krishna. That's the representative of Krishna, and then the representative of Krishna representing disciplic succession. So the using Prabhupada's language, the submission is unto the current link, and the acceptance is by the current link. But that acceptance by the current link is acceptance on behalf of. It means, in other words, Krishna has accepted those who take shelter of him in a formal way. And that's the formalization of. So there's all kinds of preliminary or, leading up to the act of initiation, and preparing oneself for initiation is, from the get-go, as bhakti life begins. And it may or may not end or culminate in initiation. But in other words, initiation isn't a goal in itself. It's a marker or an indicator of a stage of progress, and further stage of progress. And after initiation, further progress, please. Because the connection with Krishna that becomes formalized is to become matured. That there's, as you all know, a very celebrated verse spoken in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasadi by Bhakti Lata Bij. The bija, or the seed of the creeper of devotion, comes through one who is carrying bhakti. One can give bhakti seed or bhakti inspiration, and that gift comes as a combined manifestation of the kripa, of the mercy of Guru and Krishna, both. The representative of Krishna as his representative or his instrument, and Krishna himself. Combination. So it's a very important event. It's a very important event. In the journey, Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev, the first part of that verse is describing Brahmanda, Brahmite, Kona Bhagyavan Jeev. So the living entity is wandering and wandering and wandering and wandering, and who knows how many lifetimes, and who knows how many species, and who knows what's back there. But here we are. And so one is Bhagyavan, is one who has received the mercy of Bhagavan. Bhagyavan is one who has received the mercy of Bhagavan. And the mercy of Bhagavan is in the form of that seed, the seed of bhakti. And the seeds can sprout. They don't have to. They could sit in a bag of seeds for a long, long time. But sprouting by the process of hearing and chanting and serving the Vaishnavas and etc., the 9 processes of bhakti, is the watering process, or the sprouting of the seed process, and then watering and watering, and then coming to a stage of awakened. Because seeds, within a seed is life, and within that seed, that life is dormant. And it can stay dormant for a long time. Depends on which type of seeds, but a long time. Long. So in one sense, the seed of bhakti is already there. How is that? Another Chaitanya Charitamrita verse indicating Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sajya Kabunoi Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karayayudoi. Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami is such a wonderful author. But not only the seed of bhakti, but Krishna Prema. Isn't that nice to know? Krishna Prema is in your heart already, but dormant. Like we discussed yesterday with the students. Prabhupada's words, I've not come to teach something new. I've simply come to remind you of that which you have forgotten. You know, the forgottenness is who we really are, and that within the heart is already existing. There was this debate going on for some time, some years ago. It was kind of a silly debate. Is that a book was written about it. Is bhakti inherent or is it inherited? It's already there. It's inherent. Not only bhakti, but prema bhakti. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema. It's already there, but dormant. So it's inherited, it's not inherited. It's awakened, but not inherited. Yes, the need of association of devotees is imperative to awaken, because that seed can sit, or that the souls can stay in this forgetful state for n number of lifetimes. Who knows? And the possibility of awakening remembrance of who we really are comes from one who is carrying the seed of bhakti, and that this seed of bhakti distributor can awaken. They have the according to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, they've been given the power of attorney. That's a nice word, power of attorney. What's a power of attorney mean? So I may be not present, but I can give the power of attorney to somebody over there, that they can sign a contract on my behalf, and I'm bound by that contract that they sign because I've given them a power of attorney. Now, they better be a responsible person, but I'm bound. If they sign a contract, I'm bound by that contract. So power of attorney is like that. Krishna gives, according to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Krishna gives the power of attorney to his Madhyama Bhakta stages. Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. Madhyama means in the middle. Krishna gives the power of attorney to his Madhyama Bhakta. You can give me to whoever you like. And then there's, some boundaries and who you're supposed to like to give. But you like to give to everybody. And then there must be some discretion, because we don't want to induce people. There's details and details of what's crossing the line. Crossing the line is when people are offensive. You may not know, but when you find out that they're, implicitly against, then you don't, the Madhyama doesn't give. There's a very nice teaching. Someone was sharing this with me just yesterday. During our yatra in Sri Lanka, there was a fantastic description of Sita knowing exactly the spirit of Ravana. She still tried. but she did it in a way that was not, his reaction indicated, not that she made a mistake, but indicated his nature. But she didn't say surrender. She said, become friends with Ramachandra. She's the agent. She's the empowered person. She's the empowerer of empowered persons, inviting friendship. There's a whole acharya discussion of back and forth and back and forth. Why would he accept me, and so forth and so on. But she was opening the door, and he slammed the door. He was insulted at her kindness. What great misfortune. But it takes someone who is carrying the mercy of Krishna to distribute the mercy of Krishna. And the Madhyama is the person of choice for Krishna's perspective. It's not that others cannot, but it saves Krishna from the fault of appearing to be partial to some and against others. The Madhyama is supposed to make that discretion. We have our standards of. We worship the personality Godhead. We serve the Vaishnavas. We make friends with peers, and we avoid the demons. Asatsanga tyag e Vaishnavachar. Another nice verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. What's a Vaishnav? What's the character of a Vaishnav? We're supposed to seek sadhu sangha. Who's the sadhu? Who's the Vaishnav? Asatsanga tyag e Vaishnavachar. That's a Vaishnav. They give up the association of the asat. Those that are implicitly opposed. We don't have disregard for them, but we don't intimately associate either. Careful about association. And therefore, it's a very unique, it's a very unique circumstance. In previous ages, there wasn't ISKCON, there wasn't Gaudiya Math, there wasn't a sangha that was a formal sangha. It was done differently. It was by the principle, but it wasn't formalized by a corporation. All of the initiation didn't require a letter of recommendation from a temple president, and it was relationship of the disciple and spiritual master, recognizing, being careful who to select, and it was on an individual basis. And that makes it, in one sense, makes it very nice, because it's very personal, and the relationship. As the relationship with Krishna is very personal, the relationship with spiritual master is also very personal, meaningful. Anyway, I want to go one more step, and then we'll end. The one more step is, from my experience in participating in initiations that Srila Prabhupada presided over, and hearing recordings of initiation talks in which Prabhupada presided over, invariably he made reference to two important verses. One is from the Upanishads, another is from 11th canto Bhagavatam. And those two verses have to do with the essence of what initiation is. That's why Prabhupada referred to them. Tasmat Gurupapadyeta Jigyasu Shreya Uttama Shabde Pareja Nishtatam Brahmani Upashamashrayam. It's a nice verse. The qualification of a disciple, the qualification of spiritual master, and the relationship. It's in that verse. So the qualification of the disciple is their jigyasu shreya uttama. The inquisitive in shreya uttama. Shreya uttama. Uttama means topmost, and shreya uttama means ultimate topmost. Shreyas and preyas sound alike. Preyas means short term, shreyas means long term. Prabhupada gives the example. Children like to play, like we've all noticed. So that's preyas. And then at some point, the mother and father say, time to go to school. You're 5 years old. I want to play. Go to school. Because later you're going to grow up and you're going to need your education and go to school. So that's the shreyas. And then there's shreya uttama. Not just go to school, but connect with be inquisitive into jigyasu shreya uttama. Initiation is for those people, individual, those souls that actually have, not just before initiation and then something else happens. The nature of the souls, the soul that's wandering and wandering and wandering through how many lifetimes and how many universes and so forth. They want to know. That which is my ultimate benefit. That's the candidate. A essential qualification for Sharanagati. And then who is that qualified person to surrender unto? Shabde pare chanishnatam. Shabde pare. They've heard transcendental knowledge from the proper source. Shabde pare. And nishnatam. They're firmly fixed, like nishtha. Firmly fixed. Shabde pare chanishnatam. Brahmani upashamashrayam. Their life is in transcendence. Brahmani upa samashrayam. They've taken full shelter. Qualification of the initiate, qualification of the spiritual master. And then the other verse has this key word, abhigachet, which means it's not optional. For one who wishes that ultimate benefit, it's not an option. It may take some time, that's okay. It may this, may that, but it's at a certain stage, a formal submission and a formal acceptance is imperative. So here we are, initiation ceremony. And, shortly there's going to be vows and names and, certain formalities. Just yesterday, I was hearing Srila Prabhupada explain the word ajita. We all know. Ajita means, it's the name of Krishna. He doesn't fall. He never falls. Prabhupada was explaining that he never deviates from his vow. That's ajita. Krishna makes a vow. He'll give protection to his devotee. And Krishna keeps his vow. He never deviates from his vow. He'll always protect his devotee. And what that protection may look like may not be what somebody's expecting, he's supposed to protect me this way, that way, the other way. But his protection is there, always, always, always. He's Ajita. He doesn't deviate from his vow. So when we take vows, they're also to be not deviated from. It's one thing, it happens. At one point in time, the enthusiasm is there, and I take some vows. Some time passes, and somebody may stray from that vow. But vows are meant to be upheld, not, sincerely and meaningful take a vow, and then time passes and something else happens. That's not good. And if that happens, that Bhaktivinoda Thakur's terminology is, if submission slackens, what happens? When the day ends and it becomes night, it's darkness. And in darkness, without light, you can't see. You're in ignorance. And the behaviors and speech and so forth are no surprise. So don't deviate from vows. Take vows and maintain them. Because there's jigyasu shreya uttama. I want that ultimate benefit, please. My life is meant for that. Human life is meant for that. Making that connection and sustaining that connection. So I think we'll move on. Are you ready? So why don't you come first? Offer obeisances over here before Prabhupada, and then go ahead, go do your thing. Is somebody prepared to speak something about each of the first edition candidates? You're the one. You ready? You want a microphone? Give this lady a microphone.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Hare Krishna everyone. So first we have Vipin Prabhu. Vipin Prabhu is amazing, very sincere. He does a lot of services, especially during Janmashtami. He's always there, day and night, doing services, because you all know Janmashtami is like months together, and in this hot Texas heat, he's always there helping. He helps in parking, helps in cooking, cleaning, lots of service, and is a huge support to Prachi Mataji. Next, we have Prachi Mataji.
No, let's do that in a second.
Okay.
So come forward. You've attended an initiation ceremony, so you know the procedure. 3 vows. 1. How many rounds you'll chant on the Hare Krishna mantra on your initiation beads, minimum for the rest of your life?
Minimum 16 rounds,
Very good.
Maharaj.
And the 4 rules that you'll follow?
So, Hare Krishna Maharaj, for 4 regulative principles
Yes.
will be no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication.
Okay. And something's not just, anyway, I request the devotees to take a vow that for the rest of your life, you'll continue making your best effort to follow Prabhupada's teachings.
Yeah, I'll continue.
Very good. Initiated name. Vijay Govinda Das. Here's your feedback. Now, you're next. Go ahead while she's paying obeisances.
So Prachi Mataji, she's very sincere, humble, and she's always ready to help anyone. That really highlights her quality. A wonderful Vaishnavi. She does a lot of services. She helps during the Janmashtami. She's there throughout, and she does the deity, decoration, garland, cooking services, and also is in Bhakti Shastri. So a really very qualified Vaishnavi, and we are so fortunate she's getting initiated today.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. So your vows. How many rounds you'll chant every day minimum for the rest of your life?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I will chant minimum of 16 rounds daily for the rest of my life.
Very good. And the 4 rules that you'll follow?
The 4 regulatory principles
Yes.
that I will follow are no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication.
Okay. You and your husband are not nervous. I mean,
I am inside.
you're doing fantastic. You fooled me. And like your husband, you'll make your best effort to continue to follow Prabhupada's teachings for the rest of your life.
Yes, Maharaj, I will continue to follow Prabhupada's teaching for the rest of my
Okay.
life. Hare Krishna.
Your initiated name, Pranaya Kriti. Pranaya Kriti means done with love. Dasi. Okay. Go ahead. Nama Om
Vishnupadaya Krishnapeshtaya Bhutale Srimate Ramapada Swamin Iti Namine Swaha Swaha Swaha
Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः
Swaha
स्वाहा
Swaha
स्वाहा स्वाहा
Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam
श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टम्
Apitam Yena Bhutale
स्थापितं येन भूतले
Ayam Rupakadamayam
स्वयं रूपकथामाय
Dadati Swapadantikam
ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्
Swaha
स्वाहा
Swaha
स्वाहा
Swaha
स्वाहा
Vandeham Shri Guru
वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो
Shriyuta Padakamalam
श्रीयुतापतकमलं
Shri Gurun Vaishnavangscha
श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च
Shri Rupam Sagrajatam
श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं
Sahagana Raghunathan
सहगण रघुनाथन्
Anvitam Tam Sujivam
अन्वितं तं सुजीवम्
Sadvitam Savadutam
साद्वैतं सावधूतं
Parajana Sahitam
परिजनसहितं
Krishna Chaitanya Devam
कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं
Shri Radha Krishna Pada
श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान्
Sahagana Lalita
सहगण ललिता
Shri Vishakhanvitangscha
श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च
Swaha
स्वाहा
Swaha
स्वाहा
Swaha
स्वाहा
Nama Om Om Vishnupadaya
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhaktivedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swaminiti Namine
Swaminiti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswati Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Paschatya Desatarine
Paschatya Deshatarine
Swaha
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 Om Vishnupadaya
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta
Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta
Saraswati Iti Namine
Saraswati Niti Namine
Varshabhanavi Devi
Shiva Shabani Videvi
Dayataya Kripabdaye
Nayakaya Kripakre
Krishna Sambandha Vijnana
Krishna Sambandha Vijnana
Dayane Prabhave Namaha
Daine Nitya Prabhati Nama
Madhurya Jvala Premadhya
Madhurya
Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktidam Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti
Shri Gaura Karuna
Vigrahaya Namostute
Nigrahaya Namostute
Namaste Gauravani
Namaste Gauravani
Shri Murtaye Dinatarine
Shri Murtaye
Shri
Diyatayine
Rupa Nuga Viruddha
Shri Rupa
Apasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Swaha 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 Namo Gaura Kishoraya
Nama Gaura Kishoraya
Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye
Chaksha Vairagi Murtaye
Vipranambara Sambodhe
Vipranambara Sambodhi
Padambu Jayate Namaha
Tajam
Swaha Swaha
Swaha
Swaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya
Namo Bhakti Vinodaya
Satchidananda Namine
Satchidananda Namine
Gaura Shakti Sarupaya
Gaura Shakti Swarupaya
Rupa Nuga Varayate
Rupanuga Budaya
Swaha
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 Gauravirbhava Bhumistvam
Gauravibhavumistam
Nirdishta Sajana Priyaha
Nirdishta Sachit
Vaishnava Sarvabhauma
Vaishnava Sarvabhauma
Shri Jagannathaya Te
Shri
Namaha
Jagannathaya Te Namaha Swaha
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 Pancha Kalpatarubhyasya
Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha
Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha
Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha
Patitanam Pavanebhyo
Patitanam Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha
Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Swaha Swaha Swaha
Namo Mahavadanyaya
Namo Mahavadanyaya
Na Prema Pradayate
Krishna Prema Pradayate
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya
Namne Gortvishe Namaha
Namne Gautvishe Namaha Swaha Swaha
Panchatatvatmakam Krishnam
Panchatattvakamam Vishnu
Bhaktarupa Swarupakam
Bhattrupa Swarupakam
Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam
Namami Bhakti Shakti
Swaha
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 Swaha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho
Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu
Dinabandho Jagatpate
Namastu Jagatpate
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Gopesha Gopika Kantha
Radha Kanta Namostate
Radha Kantha Namostute
Swaha
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 Jayatam surato pangor.
Jayitam Swarutam Pukho
Mama manda matir gati.
Mama Vandad
Matsarvasvapadam bhojo.
Matsvarpasva
Radha Madana Mohano.
Madanu Mohana
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha. Swaha. Divya Vrindaranya.
Divya Vrindamanda
Kalpadramadaha.
Gopadrumaya
Srimad Ratnagara. Singhasanastau.
Singhasana
Srimad Radha.
Srimad Radha
Srila Govinda Deva.
Srila Govinda Deva
Pristadibhi.
Krishtadini
Sevyamano Smarami.
Sevyamana Swavam
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha. Sriman Rasarasarambi.
Shriman Rasarasa
Bankhi Vata Tata Stitaha.
Vashivata Tatasvataha
Harshan Venusvanayar Gopir.
Vinumanaya
Gopinatha Shriyeshtunaha.
Gopinatha Shrieshta
Swaha. Swaha. Kanchana Gaurangi.
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari.
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Vrishabhanusute Devi.
Vrishabhanu Sute Devi
Namami Hari Priye.
Pranamami Hari Priya
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha. Jai Shri
Swaha
Krishna Chaitanya.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda.
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadha.
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama.
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Swaha.
Swaha Swaha Swaha
Okay, final mantra standing. You're supposed to have a banana. Just take one of those bananas. Just take one and stand. One more mantra, and at the end of the mantra, carefully place the banana in the fire. Namo Brahmanya Devaya.
Namo Brahmanya Devaya
Go Brahmana Hittaya
O
Cha.
Brahmana Hittaya
Jagat
Cha
Hittaya Krishnaya.
Vihat Krishna
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha.
Swaha
Swaha.
Swaha
Kirtan. Yeah. You can hold the microphone for her. You can be her microphone stand. Okay. Then you be her microphone stand.
Hare Krishna Hare
Circumambulate fire.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare